Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates and diplomats of the University of Chichester, I call upon Professor Simeon Keats to give his opening remarks.
Thank you, Hugo. Chair of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, families and friends, graduates and postgraduates, a warm welcome to this graduation ceremony and to our beautiful cathedral. What better setting for this moment of great achievement in your own lives? Graduation is a rite of passage from university into the wider campus of life, and we feel privileged to be sharing this joyous celebration with you. You are part of a higher education system in the UK that remains world-class, educating highly skilled graduates, tackling environmental and health challenges through major research programmes, and pursuing cutting-edge innovation. There is robust evidence for the national value of the sector. An analysis published just this month by London Economics estimates that UK universities generate £14 for every single pound invested in them. The overall contribution of UK universities to the national economy from teaching, research and innovation is £265 billion per year. Now, as the only university in West Sussex, we play a key regional role in the UK system. You are among hundreds of successful graduates from this year's ceremonies who will become the clinical professionals, teachers, lawyers, psychologists, engineers, business and cultural leaders of the future. You have studied in a university where internationally recognised research is conducted into fields as diverse as cultural history, neuroscience, sustainable energy, health and social care, and sports science. The university is an engine of innovation for business and the public services across our region. Earlier this year, for example, we opened the first phase of the Community Diagnostics Centre on our Bognor Regis campus. This is a result of a partnership with the NHS to deliver more diagnosis opportunities for our local population, to bring the checks and tests closer to home. And through this, we are also addressing the significant health inequalities that you will find along the South Coastal Strip. As in the best stories of success, we began from small origins. In 1839, Bishop William Otter proposed the foundation of a training college for schoolmasters to teach the children of the poor. Over 180 years later, we are here still, as a full university with subjects ranging across the arts, humanities, health, social sciences, and STEM. You're now part of the distinguished story of this university, part of this continuous thread going back over 180 years. You're also part of a diverse and inclusive community, one that encourages different perspectives and ideas to serve the world. You will always be welcome here. We appreciate hearing about you, and once this ceremony is complete, we welcome you as members of our Alumni Association. Now, governments tend to think rather narrowly about the role of higher education and its purpose as simply serving the needs of the economy or the mechanical acquisition of skills. And clearly that is an important part of why people choose to come to university. You have your dreams, your aspirations for the future, and a career that you are passionate about is often a major part of that vision. However, as educators, we know that at Chichester, it's not just a matter of preparing you for the world of work. You've been part of a community that has helped you not only to pursue your academic and career interests, but also to grow as a human being. I will share with you a comment by one of our students, taken from the National Student Survey, where she encapsulates this sense of personal growth. During my time at the university, I feel I have been given the opportunity to grow, not just intellectually, but emotionally and as a person. I've gained confidence in leaps and bounds, and have learned how to conduct myself as an adult. I've always felt able to talk to the staff. I've been encouraged and given feedback and praise for my ideas, and I've had opportunities to experience the wider world I'm going to enter. I've made friends for life, and I've realised what I want to do with my life. Overall, my time at Chichester has been very special, and I will miss it. Now, it's an exciting time to be entering the world as a new graduate. There's a major technological revolution going on, the development of artificial intelligence, and that is rolling forward every day. At first, AI looks daunting. For example, an experiment at Columbia University comparing human lawyers and their artificial counterparts saw both being given a task of reading a series of technical legal documents with a view to finding the legal loopholes within them. The results on the surface were similar, with AI finding 95% of the loopholes and the human participants finding 88%. However, the humans took 90 minutes to complete the task, and AI took 22 seconds. Of course, AI has not yet discovered the principle of billable hours. We are not entering a world of Robocops and Terminators, though, so please don't be alarmed. AI is not infallible. It is a tool, no more than that. It's very good at what it does, but what it does is really quite limited. It builds, to be technical about it, probabilistic relationships between elements of data. At its heart, though, that data is nothing more than zeros and ones. There is no real understanding beyond that, no true creative spirit or inspiration. That will need to come from you. But what will all this new technology mean for humanity? So perhaps it's useful to take a look at a historical perspective. We have, I believe, a number of historians in the room today. When a similar transformation was underway 2 centuries ago, with the invention of the steam engine and the construction of the railways, anxieties were expressed at the time about the capacity of the human body to withstand the pressure of travelling at speeds as high as 20 or even 30 miles per hour. It was feared that passengers on the new trains would suffocate or faint if exposed to such high speeds, or at the very least suffer dislocation of their internal organs. Just think about that as you're driving down the A27 later. Instead, though, the railways ushered in an era of unprecedented growth and economic and social benefits, not least the standardization of time across the country. This was the first time this had happened. Rather like the advent of the washing machine or the steam iron, AI is best considered as a labour-saving device, one that frees you for other, less mundane tasks, the higher things in life. It will undoubtedly bring many benefits, especially in terms of medical and pharmaceutical advances. And as you enter this exciting future, the characteristics you have developed at this university will become ever more valuable. You are ready, knowing that the most successful people in the 21st century will be those who are resilient, have a growth mindset, social skills, emotional intelligence, and creativity. You will need these skills. In an era of unprecedented access to information and an equally unprecedented challenge in trying to interpret it all, the willingness to think critically, to ask questions such as, do I believe this? Where is the evidence? Why should I trust this? Those types of questions will be vital. We are living in a time of great diversity, of culture, faith, and thought. But we're also living in a time of great uniformity. Social media can spread a message, whether right or wrong, around the world in seconds. Your ability to stop and think and to form your own opinion regardless of the background noise, that has never been more essential. Today, we are celebrating the success of students in the Institute of Arts and Humanities and the University of Chichester Conservatoire. Our staff from Arts and Humanities writes, although the richness of humanities is achieved through its diversity of subjects, all of you gaining your awards today have far more in common than you may first think. All of your work has challenged you to read, and read some more. Research is not easy, but it is fun. Next, it has required you to use writing as a form of thinking that not only demonstrates a base knowledge of your subject, but allows you to develop persuasive and complex arguments. These are not inward-facing disciplines. On the contrary, they are open, reflective, precise and detailed, global and culturally sensitive. It is this combination of creativity and critical thinking that continues to make humanities graduates a powerful spine of British and world society. We congratulate you on your amazing successes. As we remarked 3 years ago in your induction week, what matters now is what you will do next, not what you did at school, college, or in a professional life before university. The past 3 years of practice shows you that you are able, confident, and equipped to learn. Your success and determination with us will allow you to fulfill your future projects. You are more than well prepared. Your success is what makes teaching at a university a privilege and a pleasure. We are delighted you have also had a rewarding and good time with us, with the 2024 National Student Survey confirming among the best results anywhere in the sector. A particular mention must go to law. First in the UK out of 112 universities for overall student positivity, for teaching on my course, for assessment and feedback, for academic support, learning resources, student voice, mental well-being, and equal first on freedom of expression. We are delighted that you have found your experience with us rewarding. One of the reasons for this huge success is because you've been taught by academic researchers working at the top of their respective fields. This means that a benchmark of quality is set and a passion for achievement is communicated and shared with everyone. Books published around the world, lectures, conferences, exhibitions, readings, and media broadcasts. These are not just about individuals, but rather how a sustained culture of research excellence can shape your experience and your future projects and opportunities. Staff from the University of Chichester Conservatoire have added, 2024 has been a good year for our students, securing UK success in major international contests. Having tied with the Royal Northern at the summit of the National Unibrass competition, the University of Chichester Conservatoire was asked to represent the nation in the European Youth Brass Band Championships in Palanga, Lithuania. Coming second only to the Lithuanian host nation, we can confirm that the UK's gravitational centre of banding has now moved to the south coast of England. For the second year running, our students will again represent the nation at the European Championships, this time in Norway. Our student orchestras toured Europe and supported a record number of stage shows, with our musical theatre students gaining rave reviews and agent representation for their work in theatres on our campuses and across the south of England. Our current students and graduates are performing with Buxton Opera House, Opera Holland Park, Birmingham Rep and Gothenburg Opera. They're also playing at Ronnie Scott's and the Swanage Jazz Festival, and have senior professional roles fundraising for half a dozen UK charities. Finalists are continuing their postgraduate studies at the Royal Northern, Royal Academy, Royal Birmingham, Royal Welsh, Royal Scottish, and Trinity Laban conservatoires. More diverse careers include alumnus Daniel Cock, who has made the International Partnerships Programme Lead for Bradford City of Culture 2025, and former alumna of the department, Jess Brown Fuller, who has recently been elected as the Liberal Democrat MP for Chichester. The University of Chichester Conservatoire continues to be one of the largest, most diverse, and liveliest conservatoires in the UK. Congratulations to all those graduating today. Now, none of this success would have been possible without the commitment of both our professional service and academic staff. From the facility staff who care for the beautiful campuses enjoyed by all of our students and our visitors, to the staff helping here at today's ceremonies, and to the lecturers sitting here behind me. I hope the dedication of all of my colleagues has given you the passion to continue to be curious, to keep asking why. And as the parents in the room know, there is no more powerful and sometimes infuriating question than those three little words, the three little letters. The aim is to inspire you to carry on learning throughout your life. I am hugely grateful for the efforts of all our staff in a truly challenging environment for higher education. Their loyalty and commitment to the university underpins every one of our individual and collective successes. Perhaps now is a good moment to show our joint appreciation of their unwavering commitment to your education with a round of applause. Of course, I am also aware that there are others who have contributed to your success. Today would not have become a reality without the support of parents, partners, families and friends, many of whom are gathered here today, and a number of those who I'm sure would have wished to have been but were not able to be. This is a very proud day for them as well. We welcome your supporters very warmly to this degree ceremony. For all the help and support that they have given you, they too deserve a round of applause. But of course, diplomats and graduates, it is above all your day. Many photos will be taken today, and you will reflect on them 20, 30, 40 years down the line. Some of the faces you will recall, some will be friends still, some might have faded with time. However, beyond the celebrations, on the words on the degree scroll, only you will truly understand the significance of what you have accomplished. You will truly know the extent of your achievement. There may have been times of self-doubt, of social, financial, or academic struggle, when the temptation to give up or to find a reason to fail felt almost overwhelming. But you didn't. In sticking at it and persevering, you have learned a lesson that I hope will stay with you long after you have left the doors of this university. You will have learnt to confront problems and recover from setbacks, to stay confident even in those low moments, and to understand that everyone who makes a success of their lives has undergone the same emotional journey, gone through the same ups and downs as you have. The degree certificate is proof of your achievement, but is also proof that you are ready to fly. When I graduated, I didn't know what I know now. Life teaches you lessons. Don't let your success be defined by others. Success takes many forms, and you will learn as much from the occasional failures on the way as you will from your undoubted successes. The good news, all soundly statistically based, is that graduates earn more across a lifetime, are more active and engaged citizens, and tend to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. I will close by sharing with you just one inspiring story of the transformational power of education. One of the short courses run by the university is offered to refugees and asylum seekers. These are some of our most disadvantaged students who are trying to rebuild their shattered lives. A group of female asylum seekers completed the course this summer and told us about its profound impact. They said, "In our country, we are not valued. The bridging course has made us feel like we belong." According to the United Nations, 130 million girls are denied access to education worldwide. And in the words of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, they will walk lame until the end of their lives. Education gives every one of you transformational power. Use it and you will change the world. On behalf of the university, I congratulate you all, and I now declare the ceremony open. Thank you.
Chair of Governors, as Director of the Institute of Arts and Humanities, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts. So, BAs in Creative Writing, Daniel Keeling. Natalia Frost. Abigail Gallagher. Sophia Moulton. Eliza Wilson. Deborah Rose Green. Holly Fawkes. Karen Berry. And the winner of the Stuart Finney Prize 2024, Leslie Putman. Jed Crockett. And for the Bachelor of Honours in Creative Writing and English, Harley Rain. Sophia Antoni Burridge. Lara Tozy. Amy Gibbons. Catherine Weaver. Jake DeSaul. And for the Bachelor of Honours in Creative Writing and History, Lally Barry. Congratulations. Chelsea Goodyear. And the winner of the Peter Howard Prize for History 2024, Holly Pratt. Congratulations. Courtney Morris. For the Bachelor of Honours in Creative Writing and Philosophy and Ethics, Lloyd Alton. And for the Bachelor of Arts in Creative Writing and Screenwriting, Madeline Gonzalez Franco. James Aldworth. Lee White. Lily Mason. And for the Bachelor of Arts with Honours Creative Writing and Theology, Thomas Frere Jenkins. And for the Bachelor of Arts with Honours in English Literature, Nathan Charters. And the winner of the Hugo Donnelly Literary History Prize 2024, and congratulations, Elizabeth Houghton. Sophie Field. Alice Billing. Ellery Hogton. Emma Bowden. Amy Taylor. Holly Eva Campbell. Jasmine Ryan. And for the Bachelor of Honours in English Literature and History, Anastasia Mills. The next degree is for the Bachelor of Arts in History, and the first graduate is Amrath Paul. Samuel Elmer. Thomas Bull. Paige Reed. Simone Tuckey. Zebedee Wheeler. Morgan Bedham. Jessica Kakrimanis. Sophie Middleton. For the Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Medieval and Early Modern History, Eileen Baines. Danny de Morpierre. Megan Gervin. Abigail Hurley. Francesca Longdon. Caitlin Milne. Ellen Walker. Jennifer Williams. For the Bachelor of Arts in Modern History, Andrew Easts. Matthew Hart. For the Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Philosophy and Ethics, Maxwell Cox. Thomas Larkins. Kimberly Carman. For the Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Politics and Contemporary History, Gabriella Cooper Dawn. Elodie Reed. Alexander Flynn. Jill Williams. For the Bachelor of Arts in Politics and International Relations, Alex Wood. Cody Brand. And for the Bachelor of Arts in Religion, Ethics and Society, Kaylee Austin. Freya Callas. And the winner of the Gallagher Dissertation Prize 2024, Zinat Ismail. Congratulations. And for the Bachelor of Arts in Theology, Phoebe Jeffrey. Casey Tegan Rumsey. Congratulations. That concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Arts. Chair of Governors, as Director of the Institute of Arts and Humanities, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded Bachelor of Laws. And this is LLB Law, Jack Panton. Mia Walker Dimmery. Jessica Womwell. Victoria York. Bryony Finn. Antonia Lee. And the winner of the Irwin Mitchell Dissertation of the Year Award in Law, Matthew Gant. Congratulations. Rachel Black. Congratulations. Kaya Kashmirka. Toby Ellis. Jess Buckley. Ethan Murphy. Miles Blackhouse. Emily Powell. Daniela Morris. Amy Boxall. And for the LLB Law with Criminology, Madison Lang. Tilly Futrell. Kira Hartley. Madeline Appleton. That concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Laws, Chair of Governors, as Director of the Institute of Arts and Humanities. I present to you the candidates who've been awarded the Bachelor of Science BSc in Politics. Katie Cox. That concludes the presentation of the awards for the Institute of Arts and Humanities.
Chair of Governors, as Deputy Director at the University of Chichester Conservatoire, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Bachelor of Arts. Charity Development, Megan Evans. Jessica Land. Music, Amy Rose Hansford. Luke Greenwood. Paul West. Lucy Tapper. Music Performance, Sean Bergin. Lucy J, Alice Marie, Alana Ava Shaw. David John. That concludes the presentation of the Bachelor of Arts. Chair of Governors, as Deputy Director of the University of Chichester Conservatoire, I present to you the candidates who have been awarded the Bachelor of Music. Music Performance, Joseph Baldwin. Hazel Goldensmith. Vocal Performance, Classical, Katie Jones. Rosalind Hardy. Joe Edmonds. And that concludes the presentation of the awards.
Board of Governors and the Academic Board of the University of Chichester have resolved to confer an Honorary Doctor of Arts upon Mary Bowerman. Can I please ask Mary to come forward and join the Chair of Governors? Mary Bowerman is being recognized for her notable contribution to the arts and music. Mary is the co-founder of the West Sussex-based Bowerman Charitable Trust, which she established in 1984 with her late husband, David. The aims of the trust were and remain to promote classical music and art by supporting young artists. This year is the 40th anniversary of the establishment of the Bowerman Charitable Trust. The trust is located in a 27-acre estate in the heart of West Sussex, overlooking the South Downs, and contains one of the premier concert and recording halls in the South. In 1999, Mary and David built a state-of-the-art venue in the grounds of their home at Champs Hill, near Pulborough, and threw the doors open to share their passion for classical music and modern British art with visitors from West Sussex and beyond. The impetus for building the hall was the Great Storm of 1987, which laid bare a whole swathe of woodland. As Mary says, with typical understatement, we had a mad moment when we thought we must have our own concert hall. The 160-seat concert hall is located approximately 20 yards from their living room, and this makes it all the more easy to see how truly a part of Mary's life and home her work with the arts is. Last year, the hall celebrated its 25th anniversary, and the mission has always been to give a platform to emerging artists and to promote lesser-known repertoire that deserves to be heard. Speaking about the concert hall, Mary spoke about the experiences she and her late husband David shared. Over the past quarter century, we have had the privilege of bringing incredible musicians and audiences together in an extraordinary setting. We have witnessed countless transcendent performances and supported the growth of many talented artists. This is a testament to David and to the support we have received from our local and artistic community, without whom none of this would have been possible. The venue is used for world-class classical music concerts and public exhibitions of the charity's portfolio of fine art, currently 1 exhibition of art and approximately 6 to 10 music concerts per term. The music room at Champs Hill is always buzzing, with 3 seasons of classical music concerts a year, public exhibitions of the Trust's collection of art, charity concerts, and recordings. In addition, other charitable activities made the most of the Champs Hill unique location, such as open garden events and youth group activities in the purpose-built quarry campsite. Champs Hill is very much public-facing, and crucially, it's inclusive. It does not charge an entry fee for its concerts and exhibitions, and instead asks only for charitable donations. It's not just a small-scale venue either. Its performers are world-class and grace the world's major concert venues. Performers have included James Gilchrist, Stephen Isserlis, Dame Felicity Lott, and Graham Johnson, Chloe Hanslip, Jack Liebeck, Julian Lloyd-Webber, just to name a few. In 2010, the recording label, Champs Hill Records, was founded, and hundreds of now international artists have been supported and given the best possible start to their careers through Mary's mentorship and support. Mary plays a pivotal role in selecting the musicians to record on the in-house record label. Recording artists are hosted by Mary on site and record in the Champs Hill Music Room. Champs Hill Records is considered an extraordinary achievement, a small independent label that garnered rave review after rave review and concentrated on either giving opportunities for the stars of the future or recording the unjustly neglected works by some of the major artists of today. In addition, the music room is made available to other charitable organizations, and the campsite is made available for youth work. The Trust also supports the Christian faith and youth groups. Passionate supporters of education and developing the classical music world, David and Mary established numerous and generous scholarships to help outstanding young performers complete their studies, donated prizes at major competitions, and provide recording opportunities and facilities for some of the most talented emerging classical musicians. A Bowerman Charitable Trust trustee, Michael Follis, summed it up. Many of today's celebrated performers owe a great deal to David and Mary for their invaluable assistance at the start of their careers. Their associations with the Leeds International Piano Competition, the Windsor String Competition, YCAT, and the BBC's New Generation Artist Scheme. Mary's mentorship of young musicians is legendary and lifelong. No matter where their careers take them on the international stage, they return home to Champs Hill again and again. Every practicality of producing 3 full seasons of music and art events every year, from engaging performers and negotiating program content to ticketing and catering, is undertaken by Mary, virtually single-handed. As David's health declined 10 years ago, Mary continued to organize Champs Hill events and activities with, if anything, even more extensive programs of concerts, recordings, lectures, and exhibitions. It is a cliche, but Mary is an absolute powerhouse. At a glance, the current programs section under the Bowerman Charitable Trust website shows the extent of the music and art program organized by Mary and her very small admin team. Similarly, a perusal of the Champs Hill Records website reveals the quality and diversity of artists who have recorded at Champs Hill. Mary Bowerman personifies the qualities of the Bowerman Charitable Trust. She quietly combines vision and generosity to make a real difference to the arts in West Sussex, the UK, and worldwide. To this day, Mary lives on site and is active in leading her small team organizing the Trust's public-facing activities. She is truly inspirational. Chair of Governors, I present to you Mary Bowerman for an Honorary Doctor of Arts from the University of Chichester.
Mary Bowerman, I'm delighted to confer upon you the Honorary Doctor of Arts from the University of Chichester. Many congratulations.
Thank you so much for honoring me with this award. This is my version, which you will hear. I have to make it quite clear that there is a wonderful team, and always has been, working behind me and for the Bowerman Charitable Trust. And it is for recognition of this trust by receiving this award that I am particularly pleased. My late husband, David, was an inspiration for setting up our charitable trust and also for building the music room in our garden at Champs Hill called Waltham, seating approximately 160 people. Almost exactly to the day, 25 years ago, we invited friends to a lunch, followed by a concert with Dame Felicity Lott, soprano, accompanied by the legendary Graham Johnson. We were encouraged to continue such events because musically the acoustic is superb. Since then, world-class musicians regularly visit us to perform in our thrice-yearly series of concerts, with a particular focus this year on our 25th anniversary celebrations. The mission of our trust is to encourage young people in the education of today, both in music and art, and also in the medical world and in the life of the Christian Church, enabling us to give donations and sponsorship to worthy causes. Young musicians needed to be heard, both in concert and in recording, where we have been able to help. We started our own record label using the music room as a recording studio so that they had something to pass on to artistic directors of festivals and concerts. We also offer prizes of a recording to winners of various international music competitions. Coming into a relaxed, homely environment, we were able to encourage these emerging artists as they made music. Conversations around the dinner table were enriching for all of us and a lot of fun, as you may imagine, and we have made many friends from around the world. The same has been true of both artists and sculptors, showcasing some of their work. Whilst in Scotland on holiday, we happened to see 4 life-sized wolves, which Helen Dennerly had made out of old bits of farm machinery. This was over 20 years ago. Helen brought them down, thinking they would never fit into a West Sussex garden. But she was very happy to leave them with us, and in fact, we are often known as the garden with the 4 wolves. We offered Helen an exhibition with her sculptures, both in the music room and around the garden. She brought down 72 pieces in a large lorry, and she sold every single one. It caused huge interest. Now she sells throughout the world. I was privileged to have had a wonderful education in music at school, and I could have gone on to do music professionally, but it was not to be. My role these days is to guide the planning of classical concerts 2 to 3 years ahead, and art days for the 3 distinctive series in the year, spring, summer, and autumn. Also visits to our garden to see the sculptures. With bare walls in the music room, the Trust started to purchase paintings, and this has caused a lot of interest with private visits by art societies, local schools, and colleges. To the students here today, I would say, you never know what is around the corner. Just keep looking, listening, and learning. Life is full of twists and turns. There is so much out there in our own culture, and more from the whole world with its diverse interests. Congratulations to all of you, you students today. I wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you for those words, Mary. It's our honour that you have joined us today. It just goes to show what a bit of passion and commitment and dedication can achieve. There are 2 parts left to this ceremony now. The formal conferment of the degrees, the legal bit, and then for me to close the ceremony. So let us begin with a legal conferment. This is the point at the back. If you want to cheer, clap, stamp your feet, get ready, okay? Through the authority given to the university by the Privy Council and the power vested in the Vice-Chancellor by the Academic Board of the University, I declare that those persons who are listed in the graduation programme, who present themselves here at the ceremony or who accept their awards in absentia, are deserving of the awards that have been made to them, having achieved them by due and approved process. Congratulations. I now declare that this ceremony is closed. However, we are not quite finished yet. I'll finish by inviting one of our students from the Conservatoire, Bethany Picton, onto the stage to sing Jerusalem. Now, the observant of you will have noticed the words are printed in the back of your programme. There is a reason for this. As we approach pantomime season, it is time for a bit of audience participation. So, Bethany will come onto the stage. At that point, I will ask you all to stand, and she will sing the first verse. She will then invite you all to join in for the second verse. So, the reason why we sing Jerusalem at the end of the ceremony is that the words were written by the poet William Blake in 1804 while he was living in West Sussex, not that far from our Bognor campus. The words were set to music by Sir Hubert Parry in 1916 and adopted by the suffragette movement in 1917. And the university has a long and distinguished association with the suffragettes. So, as Bethany comes on stage, I would ask you to stand, not yet, wait for it please, and to remain standing while the stage procession leaves. You are then warmly invited to join members of the academic teams across the road in the Duke and Rye. With that, I formally close the ceremony and invite Bethany on stage. Will you all please stand?